A new and uncertain era is underway in Canada following Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's declaration to resign as the leader of the country and the Liberal Party. While Parliament is prorogued and the party seeks a successor, a weakened administration is faced with another tough test after U.S. President-elect Donald Trump ramped up the rhetoric of acquiring Canada by using, quote, economic force. Jason Gaidola joins us live in studio with more. Hi, Jason.
Good evening, Manise. The outgoing Prime Minister hadn't responded to Trump's continued provocation about Canada becoming a, quote, 51st state until today. Trudeau snapped back, saying that there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that will ever happen.
The government will still, and the cabinet will still be very much focused on doing the job that Canadians elected us to do in 2021, which is fight for their interests, stand up for their well-being.
As he declared his resignation yesterday, outgoing Prime Minister Justin Trudeau faced questions about how a Liberal government plans to protect the nation in the midst of threats south of the border and while it works to find a new leader during a prorogation period.
But I can assure you that the tools and the need to stand up for Canadians, to protect Canadians in their interests and continue to fight for the economy is something that everyone in this government will be singularly focused on.
In the meantime, Trudeau stays on until a successor is elected, with just under 2 weeks left until incoming U.S. President Donald Trump is inaugurated. During his first media appearance since his election win was certified, Trump continues to argue that the United States face billions in trade deficits with Canada and claims it doesn't need Ottawa as a trading partner.
We're doing it because of habit, and we're doing it because we like our neighbors, and we've been good neighbors. But we can't do it forever, and it's a tremendous amount of money.
Trump's quid pro quo ties into his initial threat to slap 25% tariffs on Canadian goods over the country's border security. Today, Trump continued to say he wants to make Canada a 51st state.
Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No, economic force. Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada.
The ongoing provocation finally prompted the Prime Minister to respond today. Trudeau posted on X that there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. Despite their determination to take down Trudeau, opposition heads Pierre Poilievre and Jagmeet Singh also shot down the notion of a merger, saying Canada will never be a 51st state, period, and you come for Canadian jobs, Americans will pay a price. Meanwhile, Canada's premiers are making appearances on American news networks.
You know something, it's just not realistic. We're a sovereign country. We're proud. Canadians, just like Americans, are proud. What I want to do is make sure that we build a fortress AmCan.
While Ontario Premier Doug Ford made his case on CNN, Alberta Premier Danielle Smith had this to say on Fox News.
I would say that in a few months' time, you're probably going to see Prime Minister Pierre Poilievre. And if that does happen, then our Conservative province will have a partner in being able to do development. We'll have a partner in building pipelines. We'll have a partner in development. We'll have a partner in productivity growth. And we'll have a partnership, I think, that will be a really strong ally of the United States.
In the wake of the Prime Minister's resignation, the premiers and territorial leaders are scheduled to hold a meeting tomorrow to discuss how they will coordinate a collective response to Trump. Premier Doug Ford said Trudeau had promised to meet with them.